This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Madrid with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. That's an imaginative header!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft.
It's roll! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, the way the ball sat up, he thought he had a decent chance, and to be honest, so did the rest of us.
Threads one in. Costa Curta. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tries to pass it through. And it's Xabi Alonso. Right, Shevchenko. Pull it. Oh, just skips past his man. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Xabi. Goes for the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Van Dijk. No way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich, who's short. Now it's takes a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Dani Olmo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Neymar. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
Hello
perhaps.
everybody, and please join me
So
in
neither
wishing
side
a happy
yet
wedding
off the mark.
anniversary for
Well,
one
this
of
will
our
have
fan
given
club
them a
members.
chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Shevchenko.
Away we go again.
Number 4, Van Dijk.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here.
Number
Tries!
13, Fernando Torres.
Good run, lovely
Number
take, but that is
21,
where it stops.
Gabriel.
Right, deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Rummenigge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that could set him on his way. And pull it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 21.
So we have movement on
Gabriel.
both benches.
Coming on the field is number 5, Chiellini.
Pull it with the short one.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. No, he's wide and looking to get onto this. That's the keeper's ball. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson cuts out the pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Xavi Alonso. And here's Neymar. And that's gone loose. And it's Hullet. Tries to dink it through. Big chance! And there's his goal! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
And you only have to see the reaction from the bench to see what that means. The manager had faith, he'll deliver in situations, and he is truly pumped.
Number 20.
What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0, and it's been given away. Neymar!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Cruyff! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind.
Oh, he's gone for goal! Again, a brilliant save! Madrid have their second corner now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Courtois claims comfortably. Torres gets flagged offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Just a quick reminder
A
today,
statement
please
win
refrain
on
from
a
parking
crucial
outside the
day,
stadium.
and now
Thank you very
major
much for your
tests
cooperation.
await. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid really deserve...
Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello,
Will they
everybody,
get the
and
win they
welcome
need to get their
today's
campaign
match.
off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the... It's Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Como have the chance to go the other way. Howson makes the interception. Pullet. Played out wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Xavi Alonso tries one from range. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Xavi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Totti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's running through. Big chance! Oh, off the bar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
It's a goal kick. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal, can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Madrid have their second corner now. Doué tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's intervened well there. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good vision. Koundé cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Showing good feet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement is
To review the first half.
Madrid really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So into the second half.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here.
It's Totti! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give...
Bullet! And that was too close for comfort.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Gabriel cuts it out. Mignon is there to clear. Nuno Mendes. And here's Elise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Howson getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's managed to get rid. Yep, it's a corner.
substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Totti goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kimmich gets a cross in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's quick to return it. And he thumps it clear. Madrid have it back and can go again. Now it's Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Rummenigge. Looking for options for movement. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's in plenty of space here. That's at the end. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Neymar making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mateus, and it's Yilmaz. Mateus, spread to the right. Cafu shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! And he can clear it away. And it's Vieira. Tries from a long way out. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Mateus. Zanetti. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neymar tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. And it's Roberto Carlos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff is flagged offside. He might be in here! Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, given offside once more. Bergomi. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Mateus conjures time and space where few can.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a sharp pass. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. Burak Yilmaz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Glad to inform you that today's
Not
match
too
day
much so
programs
far to
are
lift
available
anybody
from
off their
stands
seat.
located by the
It's not a
gates.
bad game by
I'm
any
sure
means,
they will make
Peter, but it
fine
definitely needs
souvenirs.
an injection of some
Substitution on the
invention,
field.
creativity.
Number 6.
There's so much you can do with all that
Mbappe.
industry by just
Coming on
adding
the
a little bit of
field
skill.
is number 25.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Saka! Big chance, corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Madrid have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Out towards the flank. Shot, tries a shot! That's another chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Tries to pass it through. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. There could be trouble. And the shot! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He is through here! Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos... Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
David Beckham.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Roberto Carlos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! About as smooth as it gets. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Madrid have their third corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Jules Koundé. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
Roberto Carlos
Number
goes
17,
short.
Xabi Alonso. Number 19, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 11,
And it's Gullit.
Dayo Upamecano. Number 3,
There's a beautiful simplicity about this
Number
contest.
15,
Willing running on one
Vieira.
side,
Number
dogged defence on the
16,
other.
Endrick.
He's found a way through. Gets his head on it! And that's a sharp finish. With so little time left, grandstand finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: Clinical.
Substitution.
Galatasaray can make their change now with a break in play. Galatasaray give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Deep into stoppage time. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just...
Shoots! And with that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd large. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of it.
And he's let fly! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Courtois with the clearance. Now it's Lewandowski. Neatly clipped into space. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Courtois can clear it away. Quarter of an hour played. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Beckenbauer. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Great vision. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge. Doué. Over to the right flank. Hullet, the man we've all come to watch. Approaching the half-hour mark. And the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Plays the return pass. Vieira. Now Howson. Costa Curta. Now Howson. And it's Vieira. Koundé. And it's Beckham. And here's Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
Beckham tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Shot could be on. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy.
Beckham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Doué! And that's a good finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Beckham. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Koundé. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
And Hullet! Off the post! Deftly away. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is a promising build-up.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception, well timed. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Yamal. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cruyff! And a truly agonising miss.
Cruyff absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, he's hit the bar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Quality ball.
Sporting can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit
Added
now.
minutes has been indicated.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Cruyff. Applies the finish! And kept out by the Mostert. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique trim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Aimed beyond the defence.
He is through here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nicely aimed pass. And he is deftly away. Tries one from range! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
Madrid with the corner.
Berbatov.
They're first.
Coming on the field is number 11, Pedro Neto.
Khan claims comfortably. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Takes a shot! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! A finish of true class! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Hazard wants to run onto this. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Neymar. Quality ball. Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Big chance! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hazard! Hazard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Koundé. And it's Chiellini. And this is Hazard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Hazard. And here's Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely shaped ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Madrid in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Rummenigge. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Pedro Neto.
That's good play from him.
And they win it back again. Could be danger here. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Rui Costa! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Xavi Alonso attempts a clearance. Shapes to shoot! That's a fair try, but just off target. Now, can they get him away? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Vinicius Junior.
And that's definitely not his best.
Rui Costa. Number
Vieira
9,
cuts it out.
Diego Forlan.
Just a
Number
quarter of an hour to
5,
play.
Daniel Van Buiten.
Gerrard.
Coming on the field,
Zanetti.
number 12, Van Basten. Number 17,
And it's Zanetti.
Fiore.
Strong challenge.
Number
That could
20,
leave a mark.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Some excellent
Number
tackling here. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Hullet. Here's a chance! Oh, impressive strike.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Gerrard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cafu. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hazard. Fiore.
Four
Four
added
added
has
minutes
been
on the
indicated.
board. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Hullet looking to receive it in space. Not the most convincing of passes. That's going wide left. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
No.
That is just brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And that is goal number 20. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Ibrahimovic, he's picked his way, real chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And they've got a throw. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Triol. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Bellingham. That's a decent clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nesta cuts out the pass. He is through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a sharp pass. That has found him in acres of space. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the through ball. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Xabi Alonso. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cruyff. This looks promising. He has a look up. Nicked it back, takes a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Xavi Alonso gets it away.
2 added
And
minutes
now
has
a
been
sudden chance to
indicated.
counter. Triol makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Security staff.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Number 10,
And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Howson. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Cruyff, and it's Xavi Alonso. And he was alert to it. Defending of the... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Xavi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid are still that goal to the good. Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Probing pass. He's in plenty of space here, and he's definitely onside, and he's managed to get free, and they win it back again. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Alonso. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Foot in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Shot, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. Do not write them off. Back they come. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there.
Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham, a player of legendary status. Short changes him with that pass. Bullet. Nicely weighted ball. Quality ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for...
Puskas! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he gets rid in a hurry. What a throw in. He's having a hit! It's run loose, in he goes again! So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Hello, attendees.